Hello everybody, thanks for joining me on another edition of the Traditional Archery Journey with Uncle Brad. This is video 3 in my series on shot placement, and thanks for stopping in, I appreciate it. And what we're going to talk about today is where the 10 ring is on 3D animals. I love shooting 3D, I have for years. I love getting out there with my buddies and picking and joking at each other. I love the competitiveness of it too. I'm a competitive person, and I enjoy everything about 3D archery. But as it relates to a hunting situation, in my opinion, the 10 ring is about 3 inches too far back towards the guts of the animal. I think the perfect shot is going to be at 9 o'clock on 10, right there. You know, and then, you know, I know you've seen the videos. Everybody's talking about the Battle V. You know, and it's that's good. I think, you know, people are shooting, especially, you know, you get into ASA, you got that low 12 down here. Now all of a sudden you make a shot 3 inches left of there, or back from there. Now you're back here, or back here, or back here, or whatever. You know, you're maybe catching the back end of the lungs. You may be getting liver. You know, if you're aiming here and you're 3 inches up here, you're in the shoulder blade. I don't care about that. I'm shooting a 600 grain arrow, 200 grain broadhead, 100 grain insert and sleeve. I don't have any trouble going through shoulder blades. And if you break that shoulder blade, they can't run, and they don't go far. When they don't have that front running gear, they don't go too far. So I'm not worried about that. But that's what I'm preaching about today. I just think that this is just a little bit too far back of the animal, and we need to be hitting up a little bit closer and tighter toward the shoulder. So let's see what I can do. Well, that's not too bad. Looks like I'm at about, excuse me, 8 o'clock on the 10 ring instead of 9 o'clock, you know. Ideally, I'd have liked to have been a little bit higher. But let's talk about that right quick, because I had Tandy, Ozark's Traditional channel. Check him out. He's got a good channel. Commented about deer dropping. And that's true. You got to take that into consideration. This series that I'm talking about is just on where you want your arrow to hit the animal. And there's a whole lot of difference of shooting this and shooting the fur. So, and that's situational. Is the deer at ease? Is the deer feeding? Is the deer distracted? You know, there's all kinds of things that may or may not make them drop. You know, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So that's really not part of this equation. I'm just saying where you want to hit them. And, you know, just my opinion on where to hit them, but on how you aim and where you hold and whether the deer drops or not, you know, that's, like I said, that's situational. But anyway, I'm tickled with that shot. That's about a 15-yard shot. That's as far as I shoot. Barry Wenzel never shot. Said he never shoots over 15 yards, and by golly, if Barry Wenzel doesn't shoot over 15 yards, I don't have any business shooting over 15 yards. So that's what I got today. I thank you guys for checking in. Please leave me a comment. It's how we learn. We never stop learning if we don't want to. So, if you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not, I wish you would. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Drop me a comment. I would answer. I promise you. So, Uncle Brad says, be kind.